You know, it's amazing to see what's going on in Abaco. I spoke to the authority figures weeks ago about cleaning up Dunderston, Central Pines, Murphytown, but of their words, that's not priority because they're cleaning up the mud and the peas and getting rid of all the bodies. So I said, what makes you think there's no bodies in Dunderston? We had Moldena, we had Relda, we had other people disappeared, Michael, all them disappeared in Dunderston. What makes you think there are not other bodies in Dunderston? Why are you concentrating on the non-Bahamian community? That hurts me, a person that lost everything, lost my identity. My mother died through the storm, because of the storm. And the authority figure gonna say that Dunderston, Central Pines, and Murphytown is not priority. Relda, they said they found her body today. Relda is one of the good girls of the Dunderston Church of God. And I just like to give condolence to her family, which is also my family. But it's heartbreaking. I was in Abaco yesterday, back and forth, still trying to find a place comfortable. Every time I go there, places I find, I see black mold. I got some stuff to kill the black mold. I hope that don't kill me. But I have to feel comfortable. And what is so interesting, I know the government is watching the money, that the government of the Bahamas could spend $7 million with an M, a big M, $7 million so far to clean up the Haitian community that they weren't supposed to be in. But thanks to Hubert and Perry weightlessness, that they existed for 30 years under their regime. 30 years. The Haitian community is bigger than any property in Marsh Shaba. Over 1,000 structure to the tune of 7 million with a big M. And the government of the Bahamas haven't spent $100,000 to clean up the people of Dunderston, Murphytown, and Central Pine. These are the people that got Darren Henfield elected. These are the people that get James Albury elected. And it is hurtful, it is hateful, it's unresponsible, it is ignorant, it's dumbfounded that the FNM government would spend $7 million to clean up the Haitian community. But I'm doing my investigation. I'm still doing my investigation. Why would the government of the Bahamas give $7 million to a striping company? The fella does striping. He does not have any heavy equipment. Zero heavy equipment. He got paint and a roller. Who is behind this $7 million deal? Boy, you'll be surprised if you open that can of worms. And guess what? The fellow that owns the striping company has to go and subcontract persons to do the job. Why is there a middle, a back, and fourth man? Something in the middle can't clean. Kai is watching. I'm waiting. I'm studying the skullduggery that's going on in my hometown. That the government of the day have spent $7 million to clean up an illegal settlement, and they have not spent $100,000 to clean up Dunderston. I was so shocked to see that the Americans are paying my boys, my hometown boys, $8 an hour, which is not much, but they have nothing else. But the Americans are putting the dumpsters on the side of the street. The Americans is putting the payload in the trucks to move the debris. The American company, they're paying out of pocket when the government has collected millions and haven't spent $100,000 in the biggest constituency that's been affected in North Abaco, my town of Dundas Town, Murphytown, and Central Pines. The Americans, thank God for America. Thank God for these people that has some humanitarian towards my people. Shame. Shame. I didn't say shame. I say shame, shame on my government that allowed an American company, 2 American companies, to bring dumpster, payloader, and truck to clean up my constituency when my government said we are not priority at this time. You're live on WCAY here in Nassau, Bahamas. Yeah. Dug it. Wow. How could it get so bad that we are not priority? Before the hurricane, during the hurricane, we couldn't get any security to secure the shelter. After the hurricane, they brought the Haitian in, they're still feeding them, still got air conditioning, and Kai Mills still looking for my community to be cleaned up. But the government said we're not priority. Getting noisy there, so I'm going to shut this off. I was quiet here a minute ago, but wow, 7 million in the Haitian community, and the F&M government haven't spent 150,000 in my community. Wow, wow, wow.